All right, guys. So we got David in the call.
What's going on, y'all boys?
You have freaking crushed it over the past couple months, and we're just going to talk about what you've been able to do, man, because I think everyone's going to be inspired from it. So, obviously, I know you and your backstory, but for anyone watching, David, just give kind of your backstory, where you were before high ticket sales, what you've been able to do, what offers you've been able to get placed on, etc. Man, just rip it, just go for it.
Let's get it, bro. So, real quick little background story of me. Um, I think I was around maybe like a senior in high school. I'm currently a freshman in college right now. I'm 18 years old for anybody curious. I know my voice can, have like a different interpretation of it, but I'm 18 years old, fresh out the womb. But yeah, bro. So I actually found out about high ticket sales maybe 7, 8, maybe 8, 7, 8, 9 months ago. Probably like 10 months ago now, but I was at the moment working at Walgreens, and man, I hated that job, right? Like I hated that job, and I used to sell Aspen all the time, bro. I hated it so much, and I used to be like, bro, Aspen, I gotta make this money. I gotta make this money, and I needed the guidance, and I needed the certain frameworks, right? That was provided to me to actually be successful, right? I got placed on two of my favorite offers, bro. One didn't work out, but it's part of the game, right? Like it's part of the game. I got placed on Vincent Fisher's offer. Shout out Vincent Fisher. Shout out Jerry. And I got placed with the LLC, bro. Man, the LLC, Brez, Pierre Corey, Benny Lockhart, all those guys. Shout out all those guys. And yeah, man, that's like kind of like a cool little backstory. Just brief.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So some of them might not know who Vincent Fisher is. Some of them might
Mhm.
not know the LLC and Brez Scales. Give kind of a background on them. Like, how much are those offers doing monthly?
LLC, we were pulling in around, pretty sure it's around 3 to 5 mil a month. Probably their biggest goal right now is about 5 mil. So I think they're around either 2 to 3 mil right now. So, that's a lot of money, you know. Yeah.
Love it, man. Love it. So
Sir.
obviously, you've been able to get placed on offers. You have
Mhm.
been able to learn sales. For you, man, like, what was the most challenging thing in high ticket sales for you personally? I guess what roadblocks did you have to overcome?
I think the most challenging thing is when you're first getting into the business, when you're first getting into high ticket sales, you kind of see it as like, oh, I mean, this is going to be pretty easy. It's going to be pretty normal. It's not really going to be much going on. I'm just taking calls. It's way deeper than that. You have to actually learn a high value, high income skill to actually be successful. So my biggest like neck hold, I guess, was probably just doing the work. And I know that sounds crazy because here I am on the case study, right? But for me, it was just when I was a setter, literally just sitting down at my desk with the AC on, clicking the phone button. And I literally struggled with that. And it's not because I didn't know how. I knew how to do it. I mean, I had Aspen train me, but it's just because I didn't feel like it. And I think my biggest issue, my biggest bottleneck was the fact that I just didn't feel like it. I wasn't as disciplined as I am now, right? And once I became disciplined, then I started closing, and that's when I started making the real money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So the thing is obviously, David, you have had some struggles in high ticket sales,
Yeah.
but that's the reality, man. Like high ticket sales isn't something where you're going to become a millionaire overnight. It's a
Right.
process, and within the program, dude, we've given you all the resources possible to be able to have success.
100%.
But dude, like until you're able to overcome the internal things that you're dealing with,
Hmm.
then it's not in my hands. You know what I mean? It's not in our
Right.
hands. Solely in your hands. Your success. And I mean, dude, for me in high ticket sales, and I know for you, it was like, man, I have to sit on my computer and dial. I thought high ticket sales was supposed to be some super easy thing where I just
Yeah.
become a millionaire overnight and make my first 20K month in my
Yeah.
first month. But that's not how it is. It's still something where you got to put in the work, but the
Right.
results will eventually come.
Right.
And I mean, dude, like you got to think about it like this. I used to do landscaping, and I know other people that did like construction and all these other hard jobs before high ticket sales.
Mhm.
Dude, all you got to do is sit at a computer for a couple hours a day, make some
Right.
phone calls, hop on a Zoom call. It's really not that hard compared
It's
to
not.
anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, and like I think that's the point I was trying to get at, guys. Like when you compare it to like a Walgreens job where I was working 8 hours a day, making $15 an hour. I know for some of you guys, I mean, some of you guys might be younger, or older, whatever. But for me, I hated it so much to the point like I had to work 8 hours to make maybe 115, $125. And that was an 8 hour shift. I think you do the math on it right now. 8 hours, 8 hours times 15, I think it's 125 or 120. So I think for me, it was a realization that if I can sit down, right, I can literally have family member or girlfriend, or I could be in Turks and Caicos right now. I could just be on the phone. Hey man, see you in 5. Get on the Zoom meeting, close a 5K deal, make $500, and that's 4 times my paycheck, right, in a day, right? So I would go from making 125 with 8 hours to literally closing a 5K deal and making that in 30 minutes. And it was just a no, it was just a no brainer for me, no
Yeah,
brainer.
I like it, man. So for anybody getting into high ticket sales, other than that advice, what would you say to them as a disclaimer? It's like, hey, you know, you can use this advice to have success quicker. Maybe look out for this, this, or that. What
Mhm.
advice would you give someone getting into high ticket sales?
I think I think the main thing that people don't really think about when they're getting into high ticket sales, because obviously, of course, the YouTuber is going to make it sound easier than it is. That's literally marketing. It's a skill. The main thing that I struggle with, that I've seen some of my friends struggle with in the community, is finding a good offer, right? And that's why I got into Evolve, because Aspen let me know, hey man, we're gonna help you find those offers. We're like, you're not gonna have to find those offers. We're gonna place you onto these offers. That's how I ended up getting placed on Benson Fisher's offer. Right before, I was not in Evolve. I was not getting placed. I would have to do 200, 300 cold outreach DMs a day. Right. And then when I got into Evolve, hey bro, fill this out. You're good. And I got immediately, like, I literally got an email. Like, a guy specifically chose me and one of my friends. I'm sure the YouTube video is up now, but he chose me specifically because I knew Aspen. And that was Vincent Fisher, if anybody was curious. And it was an insane experience. So I think the main struggle that you guys are gonna find is the money is definitely easy. Sales is easy. Don't let anybody tell you sales is difficult. It's a very, 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 very easy task. Very easy. If you just put in the work, put in the hours, and learn from a reputable coach, right? And once you learn from a reputable coach, learn the skill, it's gonna be about finding a good offer, because you could be the best salesman in the world, the best high ticket salesman in the world, and know how to do everything, know how to do all the objection handling, everything like that, and then get on a terrible offer and be broke. And someone like, I don't know, a closer for a really huge offer, right? Doing a mill, 5 mil a month. He's going to be making around, he can make it 30, 40, 50K a month, up to 100, right? Like it gets to that point. So I think it's going to be finding an offer. That's going to be your biggest struggle. That should be your main focus, is skill, find an offer, kill.
I guess for you, what was the most helpful thing that helped you get towards your success quicker than anything else within the program? Was it one-on-one coaching? Was it group coaching? Was it the course material? What specifically?
It was the one-on-one coaching. It was actually building up a relationship with you, actually being able to call you whenever I needed, actually having somebody to not just say it's gonna be a one-on-one mentorship, or not just say I'm gonna actually help you, but actually help you, right? Because I'll even give you an example, right? You could have a professor or a teacher who says, do this problem, right? And you'll do it. Might be wrong, might be right. Versus a teacher who sits down with you, creates a step-by-step game plan on how to actually get this done. Who do you think is going to be more successful? The person who actually gets sat down and gets the step by step. Because me personally, that's how I learn anything. It's step by step. Tell me exactly what I need to do. versus the guy and the teacher who just says, ah, man, go do it. And figure it out by yourself. Right? Like, I mean, who do you think is going to be more successful? And I think that's exactly why I did what I did, for sure.
I love it. Well, look, guys, that's obviously David's story. David, proud of you, man. You've crushed it, and you've come
Yes,
far.
sir, bro.
And you've got a lot longer to go. You've got higher heights to achieve. On a final note, man, just, I guess everyone wants to hear the numbers, right? What are you currently doing monthly, and what did you come from?
Man, I came from around 500 to like 1K monthly, all the way up to 8K OT, man.
So that
Yeah,
boy,
bro.
8K a month on target earnings. And yeah, man, keep freaking doing it, man. All right, guys, with that being said, that's obviously David's story. David, super proud of you, man. You've got a long way to go, but you've also came so far. So congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back. Guys, if you are interested in getting one-on-one coaching, learning how to get sales from me, having the same trajectory that David had, as long as you're putting the work, go in the description in this video and apply to work with me, and we'll see if it's a good fit. I'll see you guys there.
All right,
David,
man.
congrats, man.
All right, boys.